Hey guys, welcome back to the Own Your Identity podcast. For too long, the world has told men that gentleness and sensitivity are weaknesses. That to be a real man, you have to be tough, stoic, and unyielding. But the truth is, gentleness and sensitivity are not the opposite of strength. They're the foundation of it. And when you pair them with boldness, you create a masculinity that is not only powerful, but deeply human. My name is Jason Mellard. I am a certified high-performance coach, husband material coach, and the founder of Own Your Identity. I'm committed to empowering men to live beyond their unwanted same-sex attractions and into their purpose through the power of Christ and for the glory of God. One of my clients brought this topic to me. He said, Jason, I am passionate about the idea of overlaying gentleness and sensitivity with boldness. I want to bring that back as something truly masculine. I loved that concept, and I thought I would take some time to unpack it. So let's break it down. Gentleness, the strength of restraint. Gentleness is not about being passive or weak. It's about having the strength to choose kindness over cruelty, patience over anger, and understanding over judgment. It's the ability to hold space for others, to listen without interrupting, and to respond with care, even when you're under pressure or misunderstood. Think about it. How much courage does it take to stay calm in the face of conflict? To offer a kind word when you're frustrated? To meet someone's pain with compassion instead of defensiveness? That is real strength. And it's a strength that the world desperately needs more of. And here's a promise we can hold on to. In Ezekiel 36:26, God says, I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. I will remove from you your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. That's the kind of transformation gentleness brings, a softening of the heart that allows us to love and lead with grace. Sensitivity, the power of connection. Sensitivity is often misunderstood as frailty, but in reality, it's a superpower. It's what allows you to tune into the emotions of others, to empathize, and to connect on a deeper level. Sensitivity is what makes you a better friend, partner, father, and leader. When you embrace your sensitivity, you're saying, I'm not afraid to feel. I'm not afraid to care. And that's bold. In a world that often tells men to shut down their emotions, choosing to stay open is a bold move and an act of love. Proverbs 28:14 reminds us, Blessed is the one who always trembles before God, but whoever hardens their heart falls into trouble. Sensitivity keeps us from hardening our hearts. It keeps us open to God's guidance and to the needs of those around us. It's not weakness, it's wisdom. Boldness, the courage to be fully you. Boldness is about stepping into your unique identity and living it unapologetically. It's about having the courage to be gentle and sensitive in a world that might not always understand or appreciate it. It's about standing up for what you believe in, even when it's hard. It's about being the kind of man who leads with both strength and heart. Boldness doesn't mean being loud or aggressive. It means being authentic. It means showing up as your whole self, gentleness, sensitivity, and all, and refusing to let anyone tell you that that's not enough. 2 Timothy 1:7 says, For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. This verse is powerful in reminding us that boldness is not about arrogance or recklessness. It's about stepping into the power, love, and clarity that God has already placed within us. When you continue gentleness, sensitivity, and boldness combined together, you create a new kind of masculinity, one that's not about dominance or control, but about connection and contribution, one that's not afraid to feel, to care, and to love. This is the kind of masculinity that changes lives. It's the kind of masculinity that builds trust, heals wounds, and inspires others to do the same. And it starts with us. And Jesus is the ultimate example of the masculinity I'm describing. Gentle, sensitive, and bold. Think about it. He embodied gentleness when he welcomed children. healed the sick, and forgave those who wronged him. His sensitivity was evident in how he wept with those who mourned, noticed the outcasts, and connected deeply with people's pain. And his boldness is unmatched. He stood firm in his mission, spoke truth to those in power, and sacrificed everything for humanity. What is so powerful about Jesus is that he didn't conform to the world's expectations of strength or dominance. Instead, he redefined what it means to lead and love. Revelation 19:11 through 15 shows his majesty and authority, but Isaiah 53, 2 through 3 reminds us of his humility and willingness to relate to us as an ordinary man. And that's the kind of masculinity that transforms lives. Strength rooted in love, courage fueled by compassion, and leadership defined by service. So here is my challenge to you. Be gentle, be sensitive, be bold. Start small. Practice patience in your conversations. Tune into the emotions of the people around you. Speak your heart, even when it's uncomfortable. And most importantly, give yourself permission to be fully human. Because the world doesn't need more men who are tough and closed off. It needs more men who are kind, open, and courageous. Men who are willing to lead with their hearts. Men like you. I want to leave you with this. You are not defined by limiting views of masculinity. You are defined by the one who calls you his. You've got this, and God's got you. I'll talk with you soon.